It's only the beginning. I'm just getting started. Daddy, chill, daddy. That's why embodiment is crucial. I'm not talking about just carbon, crystal. I'm talking about the planetary body. You're going to know those from not because you're going to be functional. You're not going to be dysfunctional. You're going to be standing. You're going to be operating. You're going to be moving as so. Fuck talking about it. You're going to see it. This is why embodiment matters more than your ideology, whatever it's called, more than your fucking metaphors and your mental constructs. That's why for me, at least 8 to 12 years, I was clearing out cycles of shit that I don't even want to get into with you, bro. Alone, bro. And then just, preparing your temple to carry raw source energy, undiluted, not fragmented, healing your mutated DNA, stuff like that. And when you want to start acting like that's a little thing, you know what you become? Come here. You become a bitter bitch because your fucking higher heart gets cut off from the cosmic. You start deteriorating. Entropy starts to happen. That's why you're regulating every day matters more than your fucking feelings and your belief. That's why all those times you ran to nature just to breathe, just to connect, that matters more than your fucking belief and your feelings. Come on, people don't just learn from you, okay? They don't just get inspired from you. They quite literally have to go through you. You become a gate. They have to go through you. People feel better around you. They breathe better. They have clarity. Some people don't even have the intellect to realize what's going on in the higher realms. They don't have the intelligence. Sentient, being an empath, that's a higher level of intelligence. Some people are not even aware. That's okay. When I say through you, I mean literally through you. You carry the structure. You carry the codex. That's why it's a big deal. That's why it's an honor to be around you. We're not going to stop and have an ego trip, have a tea party. No, that means responsibility. That means show up. That means get in alignment daily. Wash your ass and brush your teeth. Keep going. That's right. Your presence alone initiate a process. Okay, I don't care if you like me, like my videos, you want to hide in the shadow because you're a prick. That don't bother me. But I'll tell you what, you being in my presence will initiate a process. Sound and light is primordial. Okay? Sound and light is primordial. I'm not going to wait for your acceptance or your feelings or nothing fragmented. It's universal facts. Okay? That's how important your presence is. Your field activates unfinished business in others. I know I make you uncomfortable. I know I rattle your temple and demons show up. I get it. I'm here to devour them. That's how I eat. Come to find out it's my purpose. I'm a guardian. I'm a mama's boy. People feel it. They feel it. Some people don't have the intelligence of what they feel. But that's okay, but they feel it. They don't have the language for it. It's okay. When you walk in a room, people feel it, but they don't always have they don't know what's going on. They don't have the interface. Some people don't have a solar embryo. They get lost in the sound fields. That's why you see me do things that are not about reason. That's why I'll be going up. It has nothing to do with what is, but it has to do with the soul ass retrieval that is happening within your being. I'm not even looking at my phone, and somehow you take it personal, you're a weirdo. You're a weirdo. Your structure forces transparency. Your structure forces honesty. It's pure. And that can sting motherfuckers, okay? That doesn't mean you shrink and collapse and you cry. No, that means you show up, you keep going, you spend time and space and devotion to being stronger and better. A lot of you have. And that is literally why you're still standing, don't you see? It would have been very easy to crash out and give up. It could be very easy, Martin, show up and write Minnie Mouse. How about you be positive? How about you add something? It takes too much discipline. Don't even worry about it, I blocked them. I'm not going back and forth with the peasants binary, because I did nothing to you, bitch. Other than show up, other than be present, other than to answer my soul call. I don't see how you can come here and have an issue with me, dude. I gotta remind demons without a body that you can always leave. You don't gotta stay in water. You don't have to lose yourself in the space. Go find yourself. Go into soul retrieval. This ain't for you. Clearly, I want other angelic to see how I move because for too long we've been the ass. For too long, bro. All because you have a Stargate. All because you got a heart, bro. It's literally all it is because you give a fuck. That's really what it is. 44. Come on. People want to pass over you, but they can't skip. They can't skip certain things. People love my energy, but they hate my tone. They hate my face. They hate my confidence. It's too discomforting for them. They want the insight without the integration, and you're gonna burn for that. I know I'm being watched. Clearly, bro. It's not a big deal. They don't want to do the integration. That's because they can't. They carry a temperamental makeup. They can't metabolize the truth. It is too pure. It is too pure. They only can nibble. Subtle. It has to be subtle. Because if I were to be direct, it'd be too intense. It'd be like an energy direct weapon. Humanity's the same. My mouth, people can handle it. For real. That's why we need you to show up and fucking blow the trumpet, baby. You hold the codes. You hold the structure of an overcomer. You hold the codes. 3% are only humans here, bro. I'm gonna fucking tell you right now, I didn't just roll out of bed to be here. I didn't come here. I didn't make it here just by being agreeable. Okay, 3 at a time. I didn't get here by being passive. Okay? It took soul. You didn't bypass anything, bro. You went through the shadow, the valley of death. You went through the scorpion, betrayal, the sting of death, things like that. You became the phoenix itself. Before the phoenix, it was the scorpion, bitch. That's why you got girth. That's why you got depth. That's why when you speak, it punches, bro. You have walked through the fire of integration. This is the beginning. I'm gonna ask my guardians, my north nodes, to rise. I like waking up and there's no snow. I like waking up being in bliss. Don't you? Yeah, you're that powerful. You're connected to the mainframe. Yeah, this isn't church or religion. It's either you dive into this or you go sell your time, your space, your energy to something outside of you. It's either you are developed, devoted, and you spent time on yourself and you're expanding into your legacy, or you're serving something else. Okay? That's why being around you forces people into their own process. That's why you are needed. And if you disturb people, good. Embrace it. I embrace the fact that I disturb you because people love and hate. I can't control that. I can't control that. Your pace pisses people off that want shortcuts. They want a quick fix. That's not how it works. That's why your clarity unsettled those that are negotiating with themselves. You need to make up in your mind. You need to have a will greater than your feelings. Come out of the tomb, Lazarus. You're not the atoms. Stand for something greater than yours. Watch regenesis happen. Create a circulation. That's why I'm here today. My purpose, my fulfillment. This gets me excited. Come to find out there's people that are trying to take my position when I was summoned to be here. Bitch, this is not arrogance, you asshole. This is function. This is not ego, bitch. It's called confidence. It's called a knowing. It's called an assurity. Go get some. You would too if you knew you stood on something bigger than yourself. You would too if you know that you're standing on a legacy and you got nieces and nephews and you got generations and you got your ancestors watching you standing for the universe. You would too. Go get some. All Nights that explains summoning. Maybe some other time. You gotta go on a quest and study that. Let's talk about today. A lot of us are waking up feeling good. I know I'm going in right now, but that's really just a temperament, my space. So weirdos here can feel the burn. Because you're not gonna be able to bear the fire if you don't go through the burn. What you feel is not me being your problem. What you feel is conviction in my voice. You hear a standard. You hear an oversoul that's over it. Not chaos, not disassociation, not inflation, spiritual ego, bitch. Grounded power. The kind that comes from alignment. A lot of us are waking up ready to fucking slay. I woke up ready to slay today. I woke up with some solar stability. I woke up ready to penetrate the ethers. I woke up ready to make ripples and make waves, not get ran through. And if you're here, it's more likely you did too, just in case you're somewhere in the back thinking you're separate. You are the blueprint, act like it. I'm trying to tell you. You think Daddy Trump's gonna save you? Again, you're a fool, bro. That's MK Ultra. That's artificial intelligence. That is slowly running out so the disclosure can happen. I don't know who this is, but thank you, internet, for blocking his comment. What Olympic energy. You're getting blocked. Let it be a public execution. Who's next? Gotta remind these demons. The door goes both ways. You don't have to stay here. It's okay. One thing I'm not gonna do is shrink for your comfort. If I love you, I'm gonna disturb you. If I love you, I'm gonna be real. If I love you, I'm gonna show up despite your feelings. If I have to subject my lower will, my reasoning mind daily for the higher good, what makes you think I'm gonna tolerate that from you? This is what a lot of us are stepping into. You're stepping into an overlord, oversoul. You're not moving the same. You're not attached to the elements, Elohim. You're conducting, a superconductor. And if you're good over there, just hold space. It's nothing personal. I promise you. I'm not here to ask you to be something you're not. You understand? Stand correctly in what you already are. You are over fucking qualified. We're going through this passage to the 1221. Apparently the whole fucking universe knows what this is, but a lot of us just became aware of it. I don't expect you to get my why, and that's okay, but I will show up every day if need be to remind you who the fuck you are. Hold your cymatics. That is an order. Not from me, peasant. From the central sun. Show the universe what a champion looks like. Show the universe how you can hold raw energy and not explode under yourself and collapse and lose structure. If you can tolerate this, if you can sit here and not lose yourself, let it show how temperamented your vessel is. Because a lot of demons would have freaked out by now. No more asking for permission. What kind of limp dick shit is that? You think Daddy Trump? I can't think of anybody else. Who do you guys listen to? You are the source intelligence, not artificial intelligence. You're the Solomon soul intelligence. I'm not here kicking escapism. I'm here to tell you, listen, motherfucker, you're the shit. And when you want to act like you're not, you're betraying. You're a betrayer. You're honestly a shit. You're a piece of shit. Don't chase validation. Blueprints doesn't explain itself to fucking unfinished systems that are collapsing. It ain't just things falling, right? Oh, look at the government, it's falling. Ha! Bitch ass, it's also about you rising. What do you think you just went through the last 8 to 12 years? What do you think you just carried for? I'm gonna tell you, there ain't nobody better than you. You got the heart, David. This isn't ego, bitch. You've been goaded by the Supreme. You've been goaded by the universe. You've been through some things. What do you think the word temperament means? You went through certain flames that burned off any residue. You carry certain metals, Elohim. Your spaceship is secure. Now you're the real metal alchemist. Bitch think it's personal. It's not personal. This ain't ego. I can make it all about ego. My words stink, but this ain't ego. Got me fucked up. You are the standard. Do you know what a node is? Do you know what cymatics is? Do you know what communion means? Do you know what communication is? Do you know what it means to take non-local to local? Or are you so fucking attached to shit you can't even step aside? We need fully etheric beings. We need oversouls. People that want a soul retrieval. Got me fucked up. You fucking blacking my sky. Son of a bitch. You are the standard. You are the spark. You carry the resurrection codes. You are the reference point reality checks itself against. And you are the hottest things in sliced bread. Anybody heard that lately? You are the hottest things in sliced bread. Act like it. She said, explain a node. Baby, you need to go on a quest. That's actually a good question. And normally I would love to get into it, but I want to keep moving. You became North Pole. You became Center, Santa. You became local. You carry peace that passes understanding. People can breathe deeper around you. It's called Gaia. People feel clear around you. That's why it's important for you to show up. And guess what? If you can do better than me, hop in your whip, get in your body, and go do it better. Okay? The difference is I'm going to be saluting you because a real can recognize real. We don't have time to be fucking tripping over stupid. We don't. Where's the royalty at? Degenerates are falling. The royalty is rising. We got big boy shit to do. You're the hottest things in sliced bread. It has nothing to do with being flashy. You hold a signal. You hold a throb that cannot be mistaken. It is felt universally. There's going to be people that drown in your wake. It is what it is. And if you love them, you want them to drown because they're going to have to reinvent themselves. But they're going to know one thing, that you stood for something. Now's not time to lose yourself for comfort. The fuck is that? Less stress, labs. So what should I be doing? You should be in your alignment, erected, and banging out your purpose. Your purpose is on the other end of your fulfillment. Be seen, be heard. You're the seventh son. You need to be seen. You need to be felt. You need to be embodied. You need to be integrated. You need to have a divine will, a divine purpose. You got to know that you're that motherfucker. You really are. Okay? And if you've already been doing the work, be patient. Okay? You came a long fucking ways. Okay? It's the most coherent a lot of us have been. We're anchored, stationed. Okay? You want to get through this passage. You said that's a hard thing for me. I like to hear that. I like to hear that. There's nothing you can't do. You better rise up. We both know you're that motherfucker. We both know. Nothing can stop you. You just gotta want it. Your will gotta be greater. You gotta have a non-local will. You gotta wake up and still take the trash out when you don't feel like it. You can't be governed by lower facets. You don't want nothing that's easy. What the fuck? Stop looking for comfort. Things die in comfort. Wake up in your mind, bro. Something needs to snap. You need to be devoted. Devotion. Discipline. Godly shit. You know what I'm saying? Things of the gods. You want the fire of Prometheus? You better get in line.